Hey friends, Sleepy here, and welcome to a new pickups video. Have some cool stuff to share with you guys today. I've got stuff from my local game store, some games I got from Gamefly, I've got something I got from eBay, and then we'll end with a gift that I received from one of my employees. So we'll start off with the game that I got from my local game store. You guys have actually seen this in my weekly playlist video series, and that game is Bulletstorm, the full clip edition, which this is an amazing first-person shooter. It is a remastered version of the one that was released for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. It works on Xbox Series X, of course. Looks amazing on there. And I had completely forgot that this game even existed until this year. Like over a month ago, I saw it in a buddy's video, and I was like, oh yeah, that Bulletstorm game came out. Oh yeah, I should go pick up a copy. So I went out that day and looked, and at my local game store, they had it for only $10. And I did not know this, but there was actually DLC created for this full clip edition as a pre-order bonus, and that was the Duke Nukem DLC. And what was really great was that when I got this copy home, I always checked the codes because sometimes people don't redeem them, and the previous owner had not redeemed the code, so I was able to get the DLC with Duke Nukem for free, which normally will cost you $5, so that was awesome. I got to play through the whole game as Duke Nukem, and I did beat it. I do plan to replay the game because I did not find all the collectibles. There are a lot of collectibles to get in the game, so I do need to get my strategy guide out to get the rest of those, mop them up. And then I want to play the game as the main character, Grayson, since I did beat it as Duke Nukem. So this is such a great addition to my collection. If you guys have an Xbox One or got a PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, and you've never played Bulletstorm, highly recommend you get the Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition. This game is amazing. Really fun game. It'll keep you entertained. I just love the over-the-top violence, and I loved the different various mechanics in the game. Highly recommend this one for you guys. Now we'll go on to stuff from Gamefly. I got 2 copies of the same game, one for Nintendo Switch and one for PlayStation 4. Another one you guys have seen in my recent weekly playlist series, and that is Warhammer 40,000 Shooters, Blood, and Teeth. I have the PS4 version and the Nintendo Switch version. I got both of these games for $17 total together, which is a great deal. It's really awesome. They both are complete. What's really interesting is the PS4 version actually comes with where you can download the digital soundtrack. The Nintendo Switch version does not, but this is an awesome run and gun game where you get to play as a orc. I've been playing it on the Nintendo Switch and been having a lot of fun with it. I love the Warhammer 40,000 universe, so I knew I wanted to get both copies. One that I can play, on the big screen, and then one I can play portably, which is why I have it on the Switch. My Switch copy is actually in my Nintendo Switch right now because I was just playing it with my brother. He just had come up here a couple days ago, and we had a lot of fun with it, so I was really glad to add this to my collection. Now this had just come out last year. I completely forgot about it. I was on Gamefly, so I always go on there and browse new games coming out or games that had come out. And I saw that this game had come out last year and saw pretty good things about it, checked out some gameplay, and like, man, I love Warhammer 40,000. I didn't know there was a new one out. Cool, I'll pick it up. Having a blast with it. Really glad I got this. I definitely recommend that you pick up a copy now if you want to get this, as this is going to be kind of a harder to find game, as the print run was pretty small, and I don't know if many retailers actually got copies. I know Gamefly has them right now on sale, and Amazon and stuff, so if this is one of those games that you like, I would definitely recommend picking it up now, because who knows how easy it's going to be to get in the future, as we are seeing smaller and smaller physical print runs for physical games. So really happy to add in those. Another one here you guys have seen on my recent weekly playlist series, and I beat it, and that was the game Stray, which I had bought the I Am 8-bit version that came with the sleeve and the extra stuff, but I kept that sealed, as I knew that I was eventually going to either buy it digitally or buy another copy to play, as I wanted to help support the devs. And so I did get another copy of Stray, and I absolutely loved this game, had a lot of fun with it. And what's cool is it also came with some art cards. And again, this is another one of those games that got an extremely small print run. The I Am 8-bit version is a little different from this version, as the UPCs are different. This is also released on PS5, but the PS4 copy is very limited. It was only released at select retailers. I know Gamefly had some, I know Amazon had a few, and then the I Am 8-bit website had the rest. So they had a very, very, very small print run for the PS4 copy. So if this is one of those games you would like to get, highly recommend you pick it up from Gamefly, or You can even go on eBay, but some people want like 40 and 50 bucks for a copy. I got this for $21, so not bad. Had a lot of fun with it, beat it, and I do look forward to playing it again. Highly recommend this one as well. And then the final game here from Gamefly, which again you guys have seen in my weekly playlist series, and that is the game Like a Dragon Ishin for Xbox Series X, Xbox One. This is an awesome game set in the Yakuza series, but in Japan it's called Like a Dragon, and this was a game that was originally released for PlayStation 3 that we never received in America. They just released it this year and ported it to modern consoles, updated graphics and stuff, added some content to the game. Really good game. I got this for, I think it was like 27 bucks total. I also bought the $12 DLC so I could have everything in the game. And this is basically Yakuza, but in a samurai setting. Really fun game. I've shown this in my weekly playlist series. I've been playing this off and on. Really good game. It came with some DLC as well as the studio's little sticker of the studio who made the game. Really awesome game. I'm having a lot of fun. Definitely one you can get hundreds of hours in. It's been an absolute blast playing this. So that'll do it for Gamefly stuff. I got one thing from eBay, and this is a cup because I had went and seen the new Super Mario Brothers movie with my wife, but unfortunately the theater was sold out of the special Mario Brothers cups, so I went on to eBay. It was like 15 bucks and I bought one, and it came into today. Really cool. Got the Mario on there. You got Toad, and it talks about, you know, just says the Super Mario Brothers movie. I wanted to have something to commemorate the movie, as I absolutely loved the movie. It was awesome, and anytime that they release any of these special Nintendo cups or accessories, something, they always become very hard to get if you don't get them right away. So I was glad I was able to get one on eBay, as there wasn't actually not very many people selling these on eBay. I thought there would be like, you know, hundreds and hundreds of people on there trying to scalp them and sell them. But I only found a couple sellers and jumped on one that had one and picked it up and added it to my collection. So this will be going somewhere in the game room. But we're really cool because I do have like those Legend of Zelda Link to the Past ones that were from 7-Eleven. So anytime I can get really cool Mario cups and accession stuff, you know, I definitely like picking up. So that was a great find from eBay. All right, guys, now we'll go over the games I got from my employees. Really cool guy. He had a backpack of games, like literally sitting in his car for like a year that he meant to go and sell to one of our local game stores. He just never got around to it and said, hey, Jeremy, would you like to just have these games, you know, do whatever you want with them? He's like, I just don't want them anymore. And so, okay. So he handed me a backpack of the games. Now, there were a couple in here that were missing the disc. Like this first one was Test Drive 2 Unlimited, was missing the disc. So it's just the case and manual. So that'll be in my trade pile. There was a case here for Gran Turismo 6, but it actually had Uncharted Drake's Fortune in it. And then there was a copy of Blue Dragon for Xbox 360, which was missing the first disc, and the manual's a little beat up. So just little extra things there. Now we'll get into games that were actually complete. So PlayStation 3 gave me a copy of BioShock 2, which is a really good game, but I already have this on the 360, so I have no need for the PS3 version. So this will be going up for trade. Disc in pretty good condition, and it's complete. Some PlayStation 4 games. First up here is a copy of Dead Rising, which I love this on Xbox 360. I do have it on Xbox One, so this is another one I don't need. So this will be in my trade pile, or I'll sell it to the game store or something. But it is complete. Also, the Last of Us Remastered for PlayStation 4, which they then remastered again for PlayStation 5. I already have this as well, so I don't need this. So this is another extra copy that'll be up for trade. That was cool to get. Now we got some Xbox One games. I got original Xbox, actually. And there's just one here, and this was Jade Empire, which just was the limited edition. I already have it. Unfortunately, the case is a little beat up, and it is missing the bonus disc, but it does have the regular copy. So it's another one I already own, so this will be in my trade pile. Now we'll get to the 360 games. First up for the 360, it's a Platinum Hits copy of Mass Effect, which I already have a Platinum Hits version, but mine's a little different. So there's actually two different versions of this Platinum Hits one, but it comes with bonus content on the disc. So you get an additional bonus episode, exclusive behind-the-scenes documentaries, extensive interactive design galleries, and music tracks from the original score. And that is complete with the map, and I guess it doesn't have the map or poster that I think the mine came with, but it's got the disc, and it's also got the bonus disc. So that was really cool to get. So I have that extra one. Next up we have Assassin's Creed 2 for 360. Another one I already have, so this will be another one up for trade. It is complete. Next we have the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, another game I already have for 360, so I'll be putting this up for trade as well. This does have the map and manual. Next we have Sleeping Dogs for Xbox 360, which I love, but this is one I already have as well. So another one to be put up for trade, and it does have the manual, so that's great. Next up here is Mafia 2, the Platinum Hits version that comes with all the story packs and stuff. I already have 2 of these for the 360, so this is another extra now, which will be going up for trade. It does have the manual and has the map, got both discs and stuff, so that one will be going up for trade as well. Next up we have a copy of Grand Theft Auto 4, another Platinum Hits copy, which I do already own the regular version of this game, so this one will probably more than likely be going up for trade as well. Awesome game though, absolutely loved it, so really cool. I love Grand Theft Auto 4. If you guys have never played it, highly recommend you play it. It has a great story, great characters and everything, really good one, so that's another extra there. Next up we have Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. This is another one that I already own, and I'm actually still need to go back here and beat it. And this one is complete as well, so it's another one that'll be up for trade. And the final Xbox 360 game is a copy of LA Noire, which I already have this, as I got that from my brother, so this is another extra one that has the manual, and it's got all 3 discs, so another one that'll be up for trade. And now we'll move on to some PlayStation 2 games. First up, here's a greatest hits copy of Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, which I already have Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, so it's another extra. And it is complete with manual and the disc. Really good Dragon Ball Z fighting game. Definitely recommend, if you've never played it before, to check it out, but it is kind of pricey these days, but really fun game. And then he had a little set here of Medal of Honor games that actually say part of a set in the back, so there is an outer box that went through these originally. So we have Medal of Honor Frontline, Medal of Honor European Assault, and Medal of Honor Rising Sun, which I already have, but because these are the part of a set bundle one, I might actually just hold on to them and see if I can maybe buy the outer box that went to these, as there was a lot of PlayStation 3 games that came in little trilogy sets that had an outer box, and then on the bottom where the UPC code would be, it would actually tell you part of a set, so that was kind of neat to get. Last PlayStation 2 game here is Soul Calibur 3. It is greatest hits copy, but it is complete. And I'm not sure if I have this, so I'll have to check through my list and see. If not, I'll be adding this to my collection. If I already have it, it'll go up for trade. Really good fighting game. Really love that one. Now we got some Wii games. First up we have a game, Red Steel, which I have never owned this game. I've heard good things, I've heard bad things about it. I've always wanted to play it. Finally have it in my collection, so glad to add this. And it is also complete. This is a really cool thing to receive, as I already have it, but, you know, can't ever go wrong with having other copies. And this is The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess for the Wii. Really awesome. I will be keeping this one, so I have a backup copy, as I love my Zelda games. So that was an awesome one to receive there. Love this game. I played it on GameCube and the Nintendo Wii, but I never beat it. Next up is Rayman Raving Rabbids. I remember playing this a lot with my friends. Really awesome game. I believe I own this disc only, so this will be a nice upgrade for mine, so I'll have a complete copy. Really awesome game to play with friends and families. This is awesome. I played this a lot with my wife and son, and also with friends. Really awesome game. And then there's also a copy here of Cars for the Wii, which I'm not really that excited for this one. It is missing a manual as well, so I'll probably be putting this up for trade or sell it off. That was cool. And then we'll end with some GameCube games, which I love GameCube, but GameCube is extremely hot right now. Crazy high prices, but I did receive some cool games. So first up here we have a copy of Sonic Heroes. This is the player's choice version, but it is complete in great condition. And I'm not sure if I own this game on GameCube or not. So if I do not, this will be added to my collection. If I already have it, then this will be up for a trade or sale. Really good game. Really happy to have that. Next up here for GameCube is a game that I've wanted to add to my collection for a while, which I have not, and that was the game Shadow the Hedgehog. Unfortunately, it is missing a manual, so I'll have to try to track one down, but the disc is in really good condition, so I'm really happy to add this to the GameCube collection. That is awesome. Fine there. And then these last two here are great. because I actually already have 2 copies of this game. Now I've got 4 copies of it. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but it was The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. We have a black label version, and unfortunately it is missing the manual, but the disc is in really good condition. I do need to clean some stickers and stuff from the back, but that was awesome. And then The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, but this is the player's choice version, which I actually own 2 versions of this already. Now I have 2 black label and 2 yellow label versions. Again, missing manual, but it does have the disc in good condition, so really awesome to get 2 Zelda games. These are going for a decent bit amount of money, so I have 4 copies, which I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with them. Might add these in my contest or something that I'll have in the future. You know, I might put those as prizes for people, but really cool. Love The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, and so now I've got 4 copies for GameCube. Really awesome games. So that was all the gifts I got. You know, not a lot of pickups, as you know, I'm just really not picking up a whole lot of stuff. I really appreciated those gifts that my employee gave me, as I got to go through and see what games that I need for my collection, and the rest, you know, I can trade into the game store or put up for trade for you guys, or maybe I'll put them as part of the contests that I will be holding, and maybe I'll add those as possible prizes for people. And then I got some good games from Gamefly. It was really cool getting that Mario cup for the Mario movie from eBay, and then that Bulletstorm I picked up from the local game store. Really good. So that's all the pickups, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys have been picking up lately. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I want you guys to take care. You guys have an amazing day. Sleepy will see you guys next time.